Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Gorky Games. Today we're gonna talk. So we are in TARS talking about random shit, and so I haven't explained this one yet. TARS, as I told you, it means uh, talking about random shit. It's mostly of talking about animes and some other kind of things. And today, while I'm playing Genshin Impact because I like it and I need to farm some better artifacts for my favorite Tao, I want to talk you of Boys Abyss. So, Boys Abyss is a manga that is currently coming out when I am in Italy. I mean, and I've started reading it, and it's freaking amazing. I'm loving it till now. So, yesterday I've just read the second volume, and in 2 week there's gonna be out the third volume, and I'm really happy about that. And it talks about our main character, normal teenager. Like it seems that he's normal, but he's a really depressed one, a lot depressed. Mostly by that I mean that he has to help his family, so his mother, brother, and grandma, with mostly everything because the grandma is like she has some kind of problems, mental illness, something like that, and for that reason she can't do a thing alone. The only way to do anything is basically with the help of our main character and the mother. But besides that, there is another current problem. The brother of our main character. Ooh, that's an interesting one. The brother of our. Whoa, this too. What the hell? Whoa. So sorry. As I was telling you, the brother of our main character is a hikikomori. So he's only in a house. He doesn't want to go out and doesn't support the family at all. So basically, every problem of the entire family goes on our main character. But the problem is he's only around 16 years old, so he has still a lot to do, a life to live, and besides all of that, he lives in a pretty in like a little village mostly, but this village it's basically forgotten brought from everyone, and as we'll see ongoing with the manga, this village has nothing special. Like there aren't many people in there. Most of them are like older people that lives in there. It's like a leftover of a village, something like that. But mostly there is the thing that yeah, with all of those problems, our main character is basically depressed. He has no will to life, like not completely has lost of all of it, but in the most part he has lost all the will to life, and he hasn't thought about how depressing his life is until he met a girl. Um, and she's not a normal girl. She's depressed too, but besides that, she's a popular idol in the world. And uh, our main character knows about her because he followed her a bit because she liked her songs and all. But with time I mean like it passed maximum 3 days, something like that. They met in a shop. Okay, sorry, I'm I'm delaying a bit in a strange way because I'm. It's still strange to play and talk together. So one day he went to get some cigarettes for one of his friends, kind of friends that he abused our main character for doing everything as he wants. And for this reason, there is one of the other things that make the life of our main character a living hell because there is no one to help him and all. And this idol, it was the first time they met, work in that shop that sold the cigarettes to him. And basically, uh, it was the first time they met, but they haven't talked or met themselves in that moment. They only met a bit later. Later, after meeting a bit, they decided to go kill themselves together. Because one important thing of their world is that their village is there is like a really important book that is based on their village, and it's the one that talks about a death of a girl and a boy together, like in a lovely relationship, and they killed themselves for their love. And yeah, it's like a story apart that I suggest to read the manga so you know more about it because it is explained pretty good. And our main character and Aoi, that was her name, decided to go kill themselves because she has some problems in her life, he has some problems in his life, and they have something together. So yeah, but our main character isn't completely sure about killing himself. For that reason, like we see some moments that he hesitates about doing that, and yeah. In the second volume, it's mostly of the relationship between him and his teacher, because he's a good student and all, but he has no future in that village because he is kindly abused from that friend that was his childhood friend into working for him, like basically for the rest of his life. So he has no choice, and yeah, another thing that depresses him. And for that reason, um, he was going to kill himself with that girl, the idol, I mean, but they're discovered by the teacher of the student, our main character, I mean, as the student. Uh, and she convinced him to not kill himself at the start. So it's all I know from the second volume because maybe later it's gonna be explained a bit more. But at least from for now, he don't want to kill himself, I think. And yeah, that's most of it. I won't tell you much more for now because I'm still unsure about a lot of things. But it possible that the teacher loves him, like not mostly loves him, but she's depressed too, another character that is depressed, and for that reason, yeah, they had sex. So I don't know if she loves him or if she was only really lonely, because we have a little peek of her life, and she was in all her life really lonely. And another little thing that Aoi, the idol, had sex with him too. I say it in that way because I don't know the if YouTube is in it in a bad way. I hope not. And for that reason, Yeah, but it was like they had it, but in a way that wasn't lovely. Like she's so depressed, she doesn't want anything in her life because she has nothing to watch to count on. So it's indifferent with her if someone abuses her. She doesn't care because later on we see as someone tried to abuse her, but she didn't care at all. She was like, okay, be my guest, I guess. And for that reason, it's really like a strange manga. It's really about depression, wanting to jump off a bridge in a current. But yeah, I suggest to read it if you have the possibility. It's a really cool manga, Boys Abyss. And I hope you like this video. While I'm gonna still be here to farm a bit because later I'm going to gym. And see ya!